In the act of performing a simple, triumphal routine, you set up the deck for this beautiful card trick. That means you perform a simple routine of what looks like a triumph effect, and then you are ready for the final magic that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to take you step by step what you need to do from the very beginning to the end. So don't skip the video. Hello everybody, I'm Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. Every week I'm uploading several magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, or if you have come for the first time, I will request you please support me by subscribing my channel. If you like this tutorial, please strike the like button, share this video with your friends and write in the comments how much you enjoyed watching this tutorial and how much your viewers enjoyed watching this beautiful card magic. Also, don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. As I told you before, every week I'm uploading something new and unique on this channel. There is nobody in the studio today, so let me explain you the effect so that you can understand how strong the effect is from the audience perspective. You show that the deck is completely a mixed deck, and you invite three of the spectators, A, B and C. As you turn away, you give instructions to A. He has to pick up about 20 cards from the top, shuffle these cards as much as he wants to, and when he is happy that the cards are randomly mixed, he puts them back on top of the deck and he looks at the top card, which is 2 of diamonds. He puts it back on top of the deck. So let us make a note of this. So spectator A has taken 2 of diamonds. That is spectator A's card. 2 of diamonds spectator A has taken. Now you ask spectator B to do likewise, but in this case he has to turn the deck face up and he has to take about 20 cards likewise, mix these cards up as much as he wants to, and then puts it back on the face of the cards and to note down the face card of the, that is facing on the deck. In this case, spectator B's card is 5 of clubs. So spectator B has taken 5 of clubs. He remembers 5 of clubs. And you also ask spectator B, but you are still turning away. You ask spectator B to add these two numbers. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Now, before that, you tell them that the aces are 1, jacks are 11, queens are 12, and kings are 13. So here is 7. So he has to count down to the 7th card and show it to spectator C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 7th card is 6 of diamonds. It is shown to spectator C. Spectator C remembers 6 of diamonds. Yeah. So these are the cards they are remembering. After that, spectator B is asked to give the deck a complete cut. Spectator C also does the same thing, as well as spectator A. He also gives the deck a complete cut. Now you face the audience and say how impossible it is for me to know which cards you are thinking of. It is impossible. So say you pick up the deck and then look at the cards. Now as you look at the cards, you say that I'm going to find out what card you have taken. That is spectator C has taken. So saying you just run the cards from hand to hand and then you say that I think I have got your card. So saying what you do, you just take out, this is the card. This is the card taken by spectator C. So saying, you say that how impossible it is. Look at these cards. These are all these cards are different. All these cards are in a mixed up order. There is no way I could possibly know what card you have taken or what card you are thinking of. What is the card you are thinking of? He'll say that I'm thinking of 6 of diamonds, and you show that it is indeed 6 of diamonds. After that, you say that I'm going to place your 6 of diamonds face up on top of this deck. Now what you need to do is you stand beside me, and I'll put this deck behind your back. In this case, I'll put it under my table, and what he has to do behind his back is to take this card and push it anywhere among the other cards, anywhere he likes. So say you just put it under the table like so, and then he pushes the card anywhere in the deck without any funny moves, without any fishy moves. You spread the cards, and so here is his card. Show that the 6 of diamonds is between these 2 cards. These 3 cards are pushed out, and show that this is the card which was taken by A, and this is the card taken by spectator B. And surprisingly, he has placed his 6 of diamonds in between the selected 2 cards taken by A and B. Surprising. And let us get into the secret. At the same time, I take the opportunity to tell you that if you want to take your magic to the next level, please consider joining as a member of my channel in level 2 or higher. That is because in level 2 and in the higher levels, I am sharing some really commercial and professional magical secrets which I cannot discuss in the open area of my channel for obvious reasons. Every week I'm uploading some new wonderful effects that I have been performing in my own paid gigs. So enjoy those wonderful tricks and make your audience amaze. So this is how this beautiful trick is done. Beforehand, you need to prepare the deck. You need to set up the deck in the odd and even order. That means all these cards are odd cards. That means it is composed of all the odd numbers. 5, 3, Jack, King, Jack, 9, then 7, 3. All these are odd numbers. As I told you before, the Jacks are 11 and the Kings are 13. So they are odd numbers too, and the Aces are also 1. It is an odd number. So these cards are all odd cards, and these cards are even cards. So even number cards, 8, 6, 2, then 4, and so on. And also the queens. The queens are 12, so the queens goes in here. The even cards goes on top of the odd cards when the deck is facing down, so the odd cards are at the bottom. This is the preparation you need, but I'll show you a way of doing it or setting up the deck right in front of the spectators. You can even perform this with a borrowed deck, but in that case you need to perform another trick, but I'll come to that a little later. Don't miss that. That is very interesting. Now you just casually show that the decks are in a randomly mixed order, and you ask spectator A to pick up some cards and remember, shuffle the cards and remember the top card. So he remembers the top card. It is 10 of diamonds in this case. I'll write down A has taken 10 of diamonds. Remember that. So 10 of diamonds. Now you ask spectator B. You are turning away and you are giving instructions. He has to turn this deck face up and again pick up about 20 cards and mix these cards up as much as he wants to and puts them back on the deck and remembers the card that is facing up. In this case it is ace of clubs. He has to turn the deck face down and I'm just noting it down here. B has taken ace of clubs. In actual performance, you don't need to write them down because they are remembering their own card. They have to remember only one card. But for this demonstration purpose, I'm writing it down. So both of them have taken a card, A and B, and B is asked to add these two numbers. So 10 plus 1 is 11. Make sure you tell them the values of Jack, King and Queen and Ace. So in this case it is 11. So he has to count to the 11th card and show it to spectator C. But remember, he should not change the order of the cards. You don't tell them, but you just show them how to count to the 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the 11th card, which is 4 of hearts. Remember, 4 of hearts. This is spectator C's card. 4 of hearts. So these are the 3 cards they are thinking of. So spectator B gives the deck a complete cut. Spectator A also does the same thing. Spectator C also does the same thing. And now you face the audience. Now the thing is, 3 things can take place. At the start, all the odd cards were at the bottom, and when you turn this towards yourself, you see that still an odd number card is facing you. So what you have to do in this case is to look for the top card. If it is a even card, in this case it is an even card, and this is an odd card, it means that these 2 cards are the selected cards. See, ace of clubs is B's card and the 10 of diamonds is A's card. So it is very easy. It happens sometimes, but in most of the time what happens is that you don't find these selected cards at the top and the bottom. So in this case it is 13. I've given another cut and it is 13. So you started with the odd cards at the bottom and still it is an odd card at the bottom. So you look for the top card and this is also an odd card. Now if this is an odd card, what you have to do, you have to start looking for the cards. Remember, the cards are facing you. So you start spreading the cards one by one and look for the card that is the first card, that is even card. In this case, all these cards are odd cards and this is the first even card, the 10 of diamonds. And immediately below that is the ace of clubs. That means the 10 of diamonds is an even card which belongs to spectator A, and this one must be spectator B's card. Now you are holding the cards like so and you are adding the cards. So it is 11. So you count 11 cards towards the right hand side, that means towards the face of the cards, starting from here, from this card, from 10 of diamonds, not from ace of clubs. So 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Now you see that the 11th card is the 4 of hearts, which is spectator sees card. It is extremely easy. The situation can be like this, or I'll give it a further cut. Let us say, after you turn the cards towards yourself, you find that now there is an even card, not an odd card. Remember you started with all the odd cards at the bottom, but now there is an even number card. So in this case, you start spreading the cards from here and stop whenever you come to the first odd card. So you see, all these are even cards, and here is the first odd card, which is ace of clubs. And the last even card is the 10 of diamonds. So 10 of diamonds is the card of A, and ace of clubs is B's card. I think this much is clear to you. Now what happens is this: you mentally add these two and look for the 11th card, as I showed you before. But there are no 11 cards here. There are less than 11 cards. But you do it. You just continue doing it because these cards are in a cyclic order. So you count 1 from this card, from A's card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So this is C's card. I hope this is easy to understand. Let me give it another cut and say here. In this case, again, you started with an odd card at the bottom, and here is an odd card. So what you need to do, you need to see whether the top card is also an odd card, and you see that the top card is also an odd card. So what you have to do, you start spreading from here. I'm just repeating the same thing once again so that you can understand clearly. So you just spread the cards and stop when you meet the first even card. So the first even card is here, the 10 of diamonds. That is A's card. Remember, 10 of diamonds is A's card, and it is the card just that is the last odd card must be B's card, in this case the ace of clubs. Then you continue counting from A's card up to 11, because you have already added these two cards. 10 plus 1 is 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 card is the 4 of hearts. So you're holding the cards like so. You take out 4 of hearts and place it on the table, and then say that all these cards are in a mixed up order. Now what you were actually doing is looking for these two selected cards. That means 10 of diamonds and ace of clubs. You split the deck from here. You do it very casually. You split the deck from here and put these right-hand cards on top of these cards, so that the ace of clubs is at the bottom now and the 10 of diamonds goes to the top. So the two selected cards are at the top and bottom now. So you see that all these cards are in a mixed up condition, and it is impossible for me to know what card you have taken. But sir, tell me, what was your card? He will say that my card was 4 of hearts. You smile and show that it is 4 of hearts. You place it on top of the deck and say that, please stand here, and I'll just hand these cards at your back. You just put it at your back and take this card and push it anywhere in the deck, anywhere you like. So saying, as your hand goes behind his back, you do a Charlier shuffle. Charlier shuffle is very easy. Let me show you. You hold the cards in this order, in this way, and you cut about half of the deck like so with your thumb. You just lift up. So it is not a shuffle. It is a chalier. What can I say? Pass. You can say that. So you lift up about half of the cards, and with your index finger, you turn these cards, and this goes on top of this. Let me show you once again. It can be done with only one hand. It can be done very easily like so. And now, it is done when it is out of sight of the spectators at his back. But he doesn't know that the deck has been given one complete cut. So he takes the top card, which is any face down card, any X card, any indifferent card, and he puts it somewhere in the deck. He hands it over to you. You spread the cards and show that only one card is facing up, which is spectator C's card, and you just say that it is in between two cards. He has just put it in between these two cards. Sir, what was your card? He will say that my card was 10 of diamonds, and you show that he has indeed placed it just in between 10 of diamonds and ace of clubs. That is spectator A and spectator B's cards. Believe me, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And spectators will never believe that you have done it right before their eyes. Please give it a try. It might seem that it's very difficult to perform, but it isn't. Just give this a try with a deck in your hand. And you can do this impromptu with a borrowed deck. How you can do it? Very simple. You show another trick, you call it a triumph cards. So what you do, you just do a slop shuffle. That means some cards are turning face up and some cards are turning face down. But what you actually do is, first let me give it some genuine shuffle so all the cards are not in a stack order. So you run the cards from hand to hand slowly and say that I'll turn them face up and face down. But what you actually do, these are the two even number cards, and the next card is an odd number card. So you take these two cards, turn your hand over, take the odd number card below, and take the even number cards likewise. These are all even number cards. See, these are all even cards. So you take all the even cards here, and you do this very casually. All these even cards go here, and here is an odd number card. So you turn again, and you do like so. And it is done very quickly, and the spectators think that you are doing this very, very casually. And there is no special order, you are just turning the cards. If you can do this quickly, they will never guess what you are doing. But again, you turn this over like so, and all the even cards are going here, and again an odd card has come here, so you turn over your wrist, and even, odd, and even, and like so. Now some cards are facing up and some cards are facing down. Actually, what has happened is these cards are all facing down, and these all cards are odd cards, and all the face up cards are now even cards. You just hold them perfectly squared and place them on the table and pick up from below the half of the deck and show that some cards are facing up, put it back, take about 1/3 of the cards and show that some cards are facing down, and again from below some cards are facing up, again some cards are facing down, so they are in face up and face down order. So saying, you just pick them up. Now there is a natural break between the two cards, the face up and face down cards, so you can easily find the break. This is the break because of the bend. So you just take it casually, just as you are talking, you just turn them over. So what I'm doing is I'm just picking up the cards like so, turning them over and placing it on the table. Then you cast your shadow and you spread the cards, and they are all in the right order. But unknown to the spectators, Now the deck is in the perfect order. Now all these cards are even cards, so you can casually show that all these cards are in a randomly mixed order. You can cut from here. So these are the odd cards, these are the even cards, put them cards at the bottom, and you are ready for your next performance. That is the trick that I've explained just now. Please give this a try. Rewind this video if you want to. I can assure you this is really very easy to do, not a difficult one. Only the thing is you need to do Shirlier pass very quickly, and that too behind the spectators. So you don't have to do it right in front of the spectators. See you again next time. Make people laugh and happy with your magic.